Ma'am, look at me. Are you the mother of the baby?
Yeah, and he's the father.
Where is the baby?
He left it at the hospital. I gave him the baby.
No, she's lying.
Now I'm lying.
On March 24th, 2025, a bizarre case unfolded when police discovered a weeks-old baby left alone in a parking lot.
A baby girl.
Okay, so what happened exactly?
So I was parked over there and I saw
Take over the caller.
the couple pulled in, and then it was a young man, African American, with a girl, very tall, skinny. I thought they were going in. I was driving by. The next thing is I drove by again because I was gonna leave, and I saw the carriage sitting. I was like,
Did they pull up in this car?
I'm not sure if it's this car or not, but it was right here.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
This isn't her baby?
No. I was the one who called.
Did you just drive by and saw this?
Yeah, I was driving. I was parked and I was driving by and I saw it was sitting here.
Did you see
I
the
don't have
parents?
any baby. Yes, it was African American.
And they both walked away?
They had a car, so I'm assuming they drove away.
Okay.
Just left the baby home.
Is the baby okay?
Yeah, she's okay. She was crying, and I
Okay.
just picked her up, just lullaby her. So.
Approximately maybe 2 to 3 week old baby was left unattended in a stroller in the parking lot. Probably gonna have to get the CID involved. So I'm just trying to be clear. You were parked.
Yeah.
Did you see someone with the baby?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Two
of yeah.
A mom and a dad. Were they arguing? No.
They were just putting the baby in, and I went around and I came back and I was leaving, and I saw the baby. The baby was crying. I had my windows open.
And then you no longer saw the parents.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
It's kind of like.
Wow, so they just literally left their baby in the parking lot. Just wow. Man, some people don't deserve kids, bro. I'm sorry to say that. Some people don't deserve kids, and there's like, people out there that wish they could have kids, but they can't have kids, but man.
She saw them putting the baby in the stroller, and she like kind of looped the parking lot, and then all of a sudden they were just gone. She doesn't remember seeing if they got in a car or what.
That's why I went around. I had to know something was wrong with them.
Diapers, water, formula. Very weird.
An original caller named Bill. He called in about the female, gave an approximate age, and knew her name.
We got to get him back.
Yeah, copy. Can we call him back and see where he is? We need him to come back.
What's going on?
In the mix of this.
What's going on?
This girl had me drive her around all day to get help because she didn't have a ride or nothing.
Is that the dad?
What's going on? Where's the baby?
You're telling him I left him with the baby.
Who are you? The father?
That's the mom?
Is he the father? Are you the mother?
She's here because.
Ma'am, look at me. Are you the mother of the baby?
Yeah, and he's the father.
Where is the baby?
He left it at the hospital. I gave him the baby.
No, she's lying.
Now I'm lying.
Look, let me tell you exactly what happened.
Okay.
She says, take it to the hospital. Actually.
So you're fine that your baby is.
Look, I'm just about to say that. Like, she just sitting there cool and drinking water, like, don't even care where her baby's at. Oh my God, bro. Like I said, bro, some people do not deserve kids at all, bro. At all.
You don't know where your baby is right now?
I'm asking him where my baby is.
Yeah,
Was she there? Was she there with you?
You know what? Yeah, I'm the one that took her to the hospital.
Okay.
But what she did was, she was like, come inside with me. I'm going inside. And as we're going inside, she's talking crazy to me. So I said, yo, I'm done, bro. I'm going home. I start going home. She runs back to the truck with the baby and parks it in front of the other car and leaves.
How did she leave?
You see how she's saying? You see how she's saying? I'm delusional. There's cameras.
How did she leave?
She walked off.
Let's run a good.
How did you get over here, ma'am? Did you walk? So you left your baby in the parking lot.
I left him with the baby. The baby was in front of.
There's cameras. Check the cameras. It's not our baby. I'm not even on the birth certificate. Listen, she's here because.
Okay.
Look, no matter if it's his baby or not, don't leave no baby in the parking lot by itself, bro. So you're definitely wrong in that situation. If that's the case, I mean, she did say she did park it in front of his car and she just walked off. So that means he had to leave too. You know what I'm saying? Or that means he had to get out of the car, move the baby out of the way, get back in the car and drive away. So he could have took the baby with him just so the baby was safe. And that's just me, man. I'm pretty sure everyone would do that. except for this fucking fool right here. Man,
She is here because she thinks that this guy is the baby father. That's why she's here. She's here because
Okay, come on, let's go.
because she thinks that this guy is the baby.
Back to your child,
You need to take him back to the child.
ma'am. Who's on the birth certificate?
Him. His last name is on there.
I didn't sign.
She
no
needs
birth
help, bro.
certificate. She put my name on it.
It's your last name. Go get the baby.
So you put my last name on the birth certificate?
Did the baby come out of your vagina?
No.
No.
It didn't come out my vagina.
Did you have a C-section? Did you carry
what do you
this
mean
child?
it didn't come out of your
Okay.
fucking?
And now it is in a parking
Come on,
lot,
man.
unattended.
Go get
Correct?
the baby. Go get the baby.
Did the baby come
Why
out
did
the
you leave the baby?
Did you?
I'm gonna 15.
Did you just have the baby?
Stand up.
What did you arrest me for?
For child neglect.
Yeah, what the hell? What do you mean? What are you arresting me for?
Why are you here, though? You can tell the truth. It's already here.
Ma'am, you don't gotta do that.
Okay, well you're not grabbing stuff, okay?
The more you lie, the more. I don't care.
Bye.
the water bottle, please.
They detained me. Bye.
There's cameras in the.
They detained me. Bye. What else?
Do you have anything on you?
No. You got what you wanted.
Cameras.
You got
Chat. Even though that's not his baby, is he wrong for leaving the baby in the first place? I think he's wrong. He could at least pick the baby up, put him in the car, strap them in, just to make sure the baby was safe. Let me know in the comments, is he wrong? I think he's 100% wrong for leaving the baby, if that's his baby or not.
Did what I want.
Yes, you did.
Why'd you do this? This
Yes,
is
you
crazy
did.
what you did. This is crazy. She was telling me it's not her child. She was saying it's not her child. Somebody switched her child at the hospital.
Probably gonna take her to HQ.
Okay.
I'm sorry. For what? You should be speaking to Myrtle. Why are you? Bro. Can I get your
What?
number?
You sure can. 2110.
2110.
Please stand right here up against the car.
I hope they don't give her the baby back.
You need to put your seatbelt
As
on.
fucked up as that sound, I hope they don't give the baby back until she gets her shit together. As fucked up it sounds, that's the 100%
I
true.
spoke to this lady a long time ago, and this lady told me about her.
How do you know this lady?
I met her at 45th Street, actually, the gas station, like a year ago.
Okay. So today, you're driving her around with the baby.
Yeah,
The baby has a doctor's
Nova,
appointment
the shelter.
from Villanova?
Yeah, because she's homeless.
Okay.
I was helping her sister pay for a hotel for her. I'm driving her around different locations,
Okay.
Villanova, the shelter. Everything was fine until this afternoon. She went to clean the baby, and she said the baby is sick. I think something is going on with the stool or something. And I'm like, what's going on with the stool? She said a word I don't understand.
Okay.
She said, take her to the hospital. I said, okay. I go inside the gas station. I come out, and she's walking off with her bag. And I'm like, yo, wait. What you doing?
Leaving you with the
Leaving
baby.
me with the baby. She told me, hey, take her to the hospital, take her to his house. I said, I'm not taking her to Carlos' house. You take your baby to Carlos' house.
Right.
She was like, this ain't my baby. He's Hispanic. I'm like, how is it not your baby?
Right. You carried it and gave birth to it.
She's a
Okay.
little girl.
So you get
Yeah.
St. Mary's.
And I begged her, you go to St. Mary's, right?
She definitely got some loose screws, bro. And did you just see how calm she was just sitting there? Just not giving no care in the world about her baby. His whereabouts, anything. Like, somebody could have picked the baby up. Thank God that a nice lady picked the baby up. She seems like a nice lady. I'm not sure if she has kids or not, but I thank God that lady was in that parking lot at that time.
She's saying, I want you to come
Straight
inside
up.
with me because I don't want these people to say nothing. I want you to come inside. So I start to go inside with her. And we're going inside. And as we're going inside, she's calling me all kind of names. I'm like, why the hell are you talking to me like that? And she's talking and she's calling. I said, yo, I'm out. There's cameras in front. I'm sure there's cameras in there. And you're going to see me do like this. Man, I'm leaving.
You walk away and she still has the baby.
And she still have the baby.
Okay.
Why aren't you guys getting a report?
I'm sure we are.
Okay.
She's not even worried about her
I see
baby,
coming
bro.
Like this. With the stroller. Parks it right here and then walks off. So I say, yo, I get on my phone, I pull out, I say, I'm calling the cops. I tell her, as she's walking away, hey, I'm calling the cops.
Is your name Prince?
Yes.
Okay, so you were the one that called the cops.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, I'm
Oh,
calling
so he
cops.
did
Come
call the
back and get
cops.
your
At least he
baby.
called the
And
cops.
I kind of knew she would come here because this is the person that she keeps saying is the baby daddy. His name
Some
is
guy named Carlos.
Yes.
Okay.
Before you came, she's on about, this is not my baby. He's Hispanic. He's Hispanic. This is my... I said, yo, what is that? You're crazy. This is your baby. Somebody ain't switch. You think somebody came and swapped your baby?
What's your phone number, Delvin?
Bro, like, let me know. Did I miss anything? Did he actually leave the baby in the parking lot? Did I miss that? Let me know. Let me know.
Can you raise your right hand for me? You swear everything you've told me is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Put your hand down. I appreciate it.
I was
For the
actually
record,
begging her
it's not your child.
It's not my child.
The child's gonna
It's
end up
not
in
my child.
DCF's custody.
Look, me,
It's
you know
not.
how
It's
many
not your
times-
child. You didn't sign the birth
I didn't
certificate.
sign no birth certificate. I didn't even see a birth certificate.
Okay. But it is not your baby, to your knowledge.
How did she put my? She said she put my name in.
I
How did
don't
she do
think.
that?
No, you have to sign for a birth certificate.
that's
So
fine.
there, that's not. Yeah.
Yeah, she
And
probably
you know, I didn't
didn't.
see a birth
She
certificate.
probably
If
didn't
we
even
need
put his
something-
name on
If we
there.
need something, I'm gonna call you.
Okay.
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 All right.
He seems like a good dude, but I don't know if he left the
And,
baby in the parking lot.
This is gonna be a sworn statement. Will you raise
I'm gonna
your
pause
right
it. Shout out to this lady right here for picking the baby up, comforting the baby while the baby was crying. She was in the right place at the right time that day.
hand for me? I'm gonna swear you in. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Absolutely.
You swear everything you're gonna provide is on your own free will, and I didn't force you to do it, correct? Okay.
I never think cops do that, bro. Like, is that just in this district or
So
what?
what happened exactly?
So I was parked on the side of the road with my car there, and I was just looking at my phone, and I saw the car pulled in, but I'm not sure exactly what kind of car because I didn't pay that much close attention. But I saw the dad and the mom. So the dad actually pulled the stroller.
So we know
out of
that's
the
not
car
the
and put
dad.
The baby in the stroller, but somehow I knew something was wrong, so I went around just to make sure.
So a black male pulled the baby out of the car
Yes.
and put
Black
the baby
man
in
and
the.
female. Yes, but the black male was the one that put the baby in the stroller.
Okay.
So my instinct was like something is wrong. I don't know why. I just have that instinct. So and I went drove around, and I came back and I saw the baby with the stroller. Right. First I wasn't sure if the baby was in there. Then I heard the noise because my window was open, and I heard the baby was crying. I was like, "There's a baby there. Did somebody forgot the baby?" And I went to look in the car that the stroller was parked in, see if somebody was in there. There's no one in there. So that's when I picked up the baby, and that's when I called the cop. That's what, yeah.
So you were driving around, saw the couple. One was a guy. Can you describe the guy at all or no?
It was both African American, like I said, very slender, very kind of ghetto. So yeah,
Okay.
so they look kind of,
Okay,
suspicious.
so the guy ended up taking the baby out of the stroller, placing the baby in the
Damn.
stroller, and then where was the female at the time?
The female was getting the stuff out of
Getting the
car,
stuff out of
but
the car.
I'm not sure exactly what car. I didn't look at the.
Right. So then you will end up saying, this doesn't look right.
Right.
So you end up circling back around.
Mhm.
After you circle back around, the next time you see the baby stroller all by itself.
Yeah.
And then you didn't suspect the baby was in the stroller, and then you heard the
Shout out to this lady, bro. She didn't even have to freaking, stay, bro. She circled around, she said. So yeah, bro. She, like I said before, she was in the right place at the right time, man. Shout out to this lady.
baby crying.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
what I
W's in the comments for this lady,
Okay.
man. If
Did
you
he-
watch the
did,
video this far,
did
W's in the
anybody,
comments
shout
for
at
this
you
lady.
outside of the car or
No
anything
one
like that?
shouted at me at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
All
was
right.
surprised. Yeah.
And then you ended up getting the baby and calling 911
Yeah, I
yourself.
took the baby up, and that's when I called you guys.
Okay, perfect.
That's
All
what's
right,
up.
that concludes the statement.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have my number, right?
Yes, I do. So if I need anything, I will give you a call.
Shout out to that lady.
We're gonna go to that door over there.
Is your ID and stuff in this backpack? All right.
She don't even care. She's so
Are
nonchalant.
you singing?
That's not my.
She in there singing, bro. She look at her, bro. She don't even care, bro. She don't even care.
That's his beat.
Again, I am not the officer in charge of this investigation. I am here with you. I don't know what's going on over there. I can't. They are going to talk to you.
It's been over 30 minutes.
Things don't just happen on your timeline. That's not how it works.
Happening on my time.
Okay, the paramedics are going to be here in a minute.
You guys have
She don't
I'm
even
not
care,
conducting this
gang. That's
investigation.
crazy.
That's why I have not spoken to you. All right, just hang tight. There's nothing I can do to make this go any faster.
Hi,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm doing good.
What's going on?
My teeth is burst from eating chewing on the bottle cap.
obviously the back one. Do you feel any?
No, I'm feeling okay.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't take you to the hospital for that. You need
I'm not
dentist.
trying to go to the hospital. I'm really just trying to speak to you.
Okay. What's your?
I got her information if you want to get it from me.
You say she was putting on a bottle cap?
Sorry to waste your time. Like I said, this was the first for me.
She don't even care about the baby, bro.
What's your name? Pauline? Okay, I'm Officer Murphy with the West Palm Beach Police Department. I'm the person that's going to be taking this case, so I just got to read you these statements, okay? I'm required to warn you before you make any statements that you have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand? Okay. Oh, you have to like remove them so I can hear you say yes. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Any statements can and may be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand? Any statements you make must be free and voluntarily given. Do you understand? So I just want to show you a picture first. Is this your baby? Your child?
I'm not sure, but yeah, I believe so.
You sure? Okay, you don't know if that's your child or it is your
I
child?
mean, it don't really look like me.
Okay, that is her?
Yeah.
Okay, you can be honest with me. I mean, I just have to know for my reports. So that's her, correct, your kid? Okay, so what happened today then?
I wanted to take her to the hospital to see what was going on with her.
What was wrong with her?
I think she had seeded.
What's that?
In her poop, it was like I wanted to go see if she was okay. She kept having these puke gums and she kept pooping everywhere. And I also wanted to do a DNA test to make sure, like, hey, this is your kid, this is my kid. You know, we both black and our kid kind of look, you know?
Whose kid?
Prince.
Is your daughter's name Prince? So who's this other Prince? Delvin Prince. So you guys were going there to go get a DNA?
He didn't want to take a DNA test.
Okay.
So as we were walking, he turned around, and I followed him. I ran to him, and I gave him the baby, and I ran away because he was like, "Why would you do that?"
When you gave him the baby, how did you do that?
I left the baby right in front of where he was by the car.
Okay.
Take her to jail, lock her up.
But he didn't sign any birth certificate or anything like that.
No, he didn't.
Don't give her the baby back unless you get your
Oh, he was
shit
there for the
together.
birth?
Yeah.
Okay, so you left the baby, and then what happened after that? Where did you end up going after that?
And then I walked to my ex house. The way he acted just threw my whole mood off.
Okay, so then you ended up leaving the baby in the parking lot or by his car?
Yeah.
And then did he drive off or did you drive off? Did you walk away?
He took the baby.
He took the baby?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a reason why the baby was found in the parking lot then? By a bystander?
Well, I don't know. I seen the car seat and the thing.
You seen the car seat in his car, so you assumed he had the baby?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not tripping.
Okay.
Maybe he did leave the baby in there. But yeah,
You're not tripping.
Is there a reason why you didn't go back after he told you?
I wanted him to stop following me, and then I was gonna go back eventually. I just needed to calm down.
Okay. All right. So making sure I heard.
Bro, I feel like she
understand it.
lying, bro.
You put the baby by his car, and then you walked away.
Yeah.
Okay. So you left the baby unattended.
Yeah. Basically.
Okay.
Basically.
Do you want to provide me any other statements?
Her ass said basically. Like, bro, take her to jail, bro.
Statements or anything that you want to say? No. Okay. So obviously, since you're here, I'm going to end up taking you into jail. It's going to be for child neglect. At this point, your DCF has the kid, and your sister's coming to pick up the kid. Okay, so I'm just going to pretty much write what you just told me. It should take me like 10 minutes.
All right, at least, the kid isn't, just going to go to some, random family. Hopefully the sister is got her shit together and her head's on straight, you know what I'm saying? And they take good care of the baby. That's what the baby deserves, not someone who just neglects them in a parking lot, in a random parking lot. That's crazy. Like I said, W's in the comments for the lady that found the baby and comforted that baby. I hope she gets thousands and millions of blessings, bro. I'm not even gonna cap, man. But it's your boy Wavy, man. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for watching this video with me. Shout out to the lady again. This broad right here, though. Take her to jail, man. She needs to get her shit together before she gets her kid back. And I hope that she can do that. Hope she can do it, man. It's your boy Wavy Marty, man. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button, turn that noti bell on, man. Go ahead and click this video over here. And we out, man. Let's go.